Nemesis and Wesker arrived in Dead by Daylight extremely differently. At first, Nemesis was a below average killer. His chase potential was too low because he had to hit survivors 3 times using his tentacle. The zombies were also proving to be inefficient at giving him map control, leaving him as a lackluster killer. This made it close to impossible to get quick chases, and not even his tier-ups on his whips were severe enough to make up for that later on. While Nemesis struggled, Wesker arrived with a huge bang, instantly becoming one of the strongest killers in the game. This probably makes you wonder, how come we're trying to compare those two now? Well, since then, Wesker has received some significant nerfs that hurt his lethality quite a lot. Unhooked survivors now take twice as long to get fully infected. And even if they get fully infected, instead of an 8% hinder, now it is only 4. And while Wesker became weaker and weaker, Nemesis got massive buffs in the 8.2 patch. This helped him rise the ranks of the tier list and get really close to Wesker. Especially the hindered effect that went from 0.25 seconds to 2 seconds flat had a massive impact on the chase potential. These changes made it so that both Resident Evil killers have come extremely close in terms of power level, which is why I invited 3 dedicated killer mains from both of the camps to go head to head in different settings against top tier survivors to see how far they can take their respective killers. And oh boy, let me tell you, we've seen some insane plays that day. I hope you enjoy. First up, we have the 2 kings of knowledge for the respective killer. Horseroar, who dedicated everything to Nemesis, even making a complete map tier list for the killer. And Iranican for Wesker, who's literally Wesker's encyclopedia, understanding everything you possibly can about the killer. These two would be going up against extremely experienced survivors to see what they can do with Horseroar going first. Ooh.
Okay, match 1 of Nemesis versus Wesker Showcase. And we have an interesting shaman type build with lots of hexes, and we spawn right by the middle. Hens, what is our killer looking forward to here? What's his early game plan?
Oh, actually, instantly finding the spawns. So he spawned in the middle, and he's already on ace. But I think the Shack Pallet is probably one of the pallets you kind of don't want to deal with early, because he's still tier 1, and he needs to get out of that as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, a nice fake, but this will result probably in a tentacle.
And look at that.
Interesting, yeah.
The linger, this is the buff. Look at that. Is that a double hit?
Wow. Okay, let's just say that is a small win for survivors that did not get hit twice. With a second hit and with the add-ons that the killer has, that would have put him in tier 2, immediately making him able to break pallets and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that was well played by Ace, and honestly, a lot of things happen in a very brief chase. You might have noticed that this killer has mastered the art of dragging his tentacle, so he will often drag it from left to right or right to left, depending on which one makes most sense.
Oh, stun coming through. Still in tier 1, but this is going to be the second hit.
Yeah.
So at this point, pallets can be broken. Oh, he was to the right though. He didn't see it. There was insane pathing by Hayden. He went to the right.
So the killer ended up having to hit 2 different survivors to get to tier 2, which is not always ideal, but thanks to Ruin, gens are slowly regressing whenever survivors are pushed away. Still not a single injury. I think the game really begins here for Nemesis.
Yeah.
And all of the hexes have been pretty much exposed. Very nice patience there.
Strong hit, doesn't even wait anything, and this is going to be a hard position to get away from.
This can be a down right here. Excellent pathing from Hayden.
Yeah,
actually
well
makes killer have to think about it. Excellent fake from Hayden, but Horseroar did not fall for that at all. That was a very snappy last second adjustment, and it was a perfect hit.
Yeah, very, very precise on the tentacle. Doesn't get faked out by the survivors at all. And 2 gens done. This is probably... No pain rest on this.
Yeah. That either means that that wasn't painless or that there are 0 gens with progress. Probably that wasn't a painless. It would have been a lot better if you could have managed to get the painless to stop one of the gens that was being worked on and then have Ruin keep it regressing. But yeah, they bought enough time at the start to...
Ooh. Actually, good vault by him. We are halfway to tier 3. I think this is going to be the chase where tier 3 already comes in.
Uh-huh. Survivor here was pretty much aware that he was going to get hit. Dropping the pallet, probably not the best move, but there's just not that many others.
Yeah.
And you get so slowed down after a hit. He was going to get caught regardless of what he did. So I think the second hit was largely unavoidable.
And
Survivor
actually
understood that he was going to get zoned there,
yeah,
I think.
he kind of got out of the corner relatively free. Can he do anything against tier 3 on the tier wall? Probably not though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an insane dodge, though. The tiniest movement to get out of the tentacle range.
Oh my god, that was really, really good. Nemesis ends up breaking the pallet, but he needs downs dramatically, urgently here.
Yeah, this is taking a tiny bit too long. At this point, Dame is just running from pallet to pallet. Excellent pathing here. It's going to be hit though, right?
This could be a down, but... Ooh, that's a... It could be a bluff. There could be someone next to...
Oh. So the waving kind of implied that he wanted to die under that pallet, implying that the teammate is close for a pallet save, but they kind of didn't get there quite.
Yeah.
And
It's
maybe
a really good thing that the Nemesis did not fall for that bluff. If he had waited one more second, that would have been a save. This game might begin to turn around here, as we saw Paintress hit a gen that was nearly completed. This part of the map has far less resources. Ooh, a little bit premature there. Now we are in tier 3 with massive range, however.
Oh, great crouch. The pallet was higher than the survivor, which meant that actually a pallet gets destroyed. The survivor does not get injured, and he is getting away from that still. I think the survivors reset incredibly well. It's going to be so hard to get much pressure going here. At this point, it has to be said, there was almost no value for the entirety of the build. Ruin did nothing. Paintress one tiny bit of a reduction, but that gen is finished now.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Crowd control, we saw it block some windows. It definitely pushed the first survivor away from the shack, but it still wasn't good enough. Can that be a hit? No, even the buff range isn't enough. And we see, honestly, a frankly tough match for Nemesis here.
Yeah.
And not necessarily because of any major long chases from the survivors, just good teamwork, good splitting up, and a few chases that were too long. It really was surprising considering how quickly we found our first survivor.
Yeah.
And maybe something to take away from this is that even though you find a survivor early, maybe you should not commit to them if they are check. Because that flashbang play was unbelievably game-changing there. Yeah, actually, that changed so much because he was in such a good position. If he gets that down right there, then he's setting himself up for a great game. But this survivor just did that excellently. Made it as hard as possible. Oh my god. Was that really the 10 seconds of being on hook, or was some borrow time involved there? That was crazy. They might actually... try to look for an angle, but I think this is now anything... I'm pretty sure Horsora hit them to deny second one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, second one was ticking. But that's going to be a fault. Horsora was sadly a bit too slow at getting his downs, breaking a lot of pallets instead of playing around them, not being able to secure a kill in the end. Next up, it was up to Aranikan to try his luck. And Aranikan, let's see what he can do on Wesker. Looks like we have very similar builds. Ooh. Here we go. Game 2, playing Wesker this time around. And our killer does have Corrupt Intervention, unlike the previous Nemesis. And he has many passive slowdown perks. Nothing really for chase, nothing really for info. I guess all of that will have to be made up with experience. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, he just leaves the tile. Well played. Dino taking the fast chase. Looks like a pretty strong tile setup. Is Aranikan going to try to outplay this? No. He's just running it down. Maybe once the pallet is dropped? I think once the pallet is dropped, this becomes a little bit dangerous. Oh. The survivor knew about it, though. And Aranikan was a little bit unlucky there. Yeah, that's a little bit... I mean, they just went wide. It's a little bit of a gamble. You can hit that. You don't have to. One thing to note, nothing to do with main building within the build. Looks like we're still committing onto Dino, though. Oh, what a sick flick. Wow. Oh, you could tell, like, the thousands of hours of experience in just that one moment. Yeah, you could tell he just did that automatically. Wow. Bro, he tried to tactic that. Oh my god. Yes, yeah. Okay, Hens, can you give us a super quick crash course on what a hug tech is and what was attempted there? Oh my god! That's it! That's a hug tech. Holy shit. Makes sense. You were very educational. That's why we watch your streams. So he slides. Okay, there's like a thing. If you press on1 at a perfect time while you're about to hug a structure, you can kind of slide alongside it. And I think Aranikan actually plays on low FPS
to help get more momentum, because that's how momentum kind of works, and you slide a little bit faster, which enables him to do exactly what he just did.
One thing that's interesting to note, the lower the FPS, the more distance that you get with slides, but also the harder it is to pull them off, right? So he intentionally makes this harder to make himself have a slight advantage on that. This is really fun. Stage 2 was hit by the first survivor. 1, maybe 2 gens will be done, but it's still looking a little bit rough. And definitely rougher than in the Nemesis match so far.
Yeah, relatively fast start. He interrupted a little bit. This is looking pretty decent. Honestly, I'm surprised that the survivors give him so much room here.
Oh my god, did you see what he tried to do there? He basically looked at a direction and did a last-second flick to try to fool the survivor into dodging into him. But Hayden played that really, really well. And he knows someone else has to come for the rescue, so he's back to his little Overwatch spot on the hill, and there's a survivor. Now, they need to be very careful, because he could technically push them outside of the hook's range and make this even harder. Is he gonna try to do that? No.
Oh my god, he tried to throw them edge map. That would have been insane if that worked.
Yep.
Barely not. Are we gonna go for the...
This could be a second painters, and I think he's going to go for that,
Yeah, also with those parks, there's a lot of value to be had from hooking the survivor.
Oh my god! To make up for the survivor hitting stage 2 and being injured, Hayden decides to trade a health state using for the people. Now the Dwight will be slowed down eventually, but he's at least not injured.
Yeah, he has to worry though, because at some point he's gonna get fully infected. Looks like Aranikan is actually happy to just go for Oh my god! So close!
He almost kidnaps Hayden from across the map. Excellent fake out there from him. That's actually pretty nasty. No way he hits that! Oh my god!
That was so close. With the build he has, if he goes for a few more fresh hooks, he can get so much pressure going.
You know what? Sure, I agree. I do think that his build would also allow him to come back even at 1 gen left.
Okay, close.
Oh, a single. Oh, dude,
wow,
we have to get credit to these survivors. They're playing insane, actually.
Yeah, Hayden not going down at all. This is a little bit of a strong setup. Is he just gonna break it? No, he doesn't want to.
Oh, here's where the egg comes into play. Hens, give us a quick crash course on what the egg does, please.
So the egg makes the window longer between bounds, which means you have more time to move, and that's why he could comfortably make it around the corner and get another dash going. Very, very strong add-on, and also gives you more movement speed coming out of the first dash, which is a side effect that most people use it for.
Okay, so Dwight really is following the idea of staying in main building to be safe, but now he's leaving. Oh, he has a nice filler here. Now, this pallet was still not broken from the start of the match, I believe.
Ooh.
Interesting. Super interesting.
He's not wanting to break. That's crazy. This is gonna work out for him. There's so many pallets here. I mean, in theory, this pallet is not safe. What the fuck? He's so accurate.
Yeah. He, like, the thing that surprises me is that he already has like a predetermined motion for each of these loops, you know? He doesn't improvise at all.
What? I honestly didn't know that Aranikan is the CEO of Wesker. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that was a 50-50 because Aranikan could do what he did earlier and just go around, but this time he kind of predicted that he's not going to do that. This gen is very high progress though. Can he kind of snowball this, or is it a little bit too late?
The gen in the distance is... Oh, it's not manned by anyone, actually.
Yeah,
Ooh,
actually,
this is a big development. Everyone has been revealed.
Yeah, that's very good for Aranikan. Now he knows what he has to worry about, and he knows all the timings, and he has time to commit this.
And the final stack of Grim Embrace coming from this ace would be super helpful.
Oh, that's such a rough miss.
Because he would block gens for a long, long time.
We're gonna break this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, during cooldown. I am holding my breath. That is a skinny bird trick. Nice job.
Shit.
Now, am I right about that? Did he use the smaller hitbox to squeeze through that gap?
Yeah, he did. But the gen is done.
Wow. That, I think, is a down for Ace, but
True.
how exactly is he going to stop the exit gate that is so far away from being open? Do we just call it a 2K?
Yeah, I think you can call it. I mean, it's like, this is a pretty big map. He definitely showed he's here to game. Impressive performance. Aranikan showed how insanely precise he can be on Wesker, and they still managed to get 2 escapes. For the next match, we went to Midwich, and Aranikan once again showed impressive mechanics, even avoiding a body block in the most insane fashion I've ever seen.
The Ace somehow managed to escape that!
What? No way! Oh my god, what am I watching? What am I watching? In the end, he managed to 4K the survivors at 1 gen left. Horsa didn't have as much luck on Midwich, missing too many whips, with survivors doing gens at an incredible pace to secure Foreman out once more. Next up, Shua, Nemesis main with 10k hours and tournament experience, took the stage and showed how strong Nemesis can truly be without using even any add-ons. Neither a Shack Pellet nor body blocks could hold him back. Ooh.
Ooh, Lethal Pursuer. Immediately letting us know where survivors are. With Corrupt Intervention, an interesting choice.
Interesting.
And Ruin without any other form of Hex protection. This Lethal is going to be really good.
No.
This poor guy doesn't know what's coming. But he was wasted. Oh my god. Dino Dwight with the devious bait. This early pre-drop is really effective considering he doesn't have tier 2. He probably will take a hit here at the pallet.
He doesn't.
No!
What?
No.
Okay. Someone's
Yeah, I will
running
also
through.
switch. Yeah. Okay, this seems to me like... Yeah, okay, that was a very textbook drag from outside the loop inwards. That was really hard to avoid. Without add-ons, this next hit will not give tier 2. So you might as well just maybe don't even bother.
Actually, not greeting for them 2 at all. Happy with them 1. This means...
Oh, this is bad.
Zombie?
This is... Oh... That's a down? That's a down, baby?
So patient from the Nemesis player.
Okay. Well, this is complicated. Killing that zombie puts us at 4 points of infection, but we need 5 if we want to be in tier 2. So we might have to kill 2 zombies here.
Or next whip. Next whip also works.
Yeah, next whip on a survivor will also do that, but that would allow them to pre-drop.
This is actually not a bad gen split at all to stay in this corner. They're kind of like... Yeah, there's 3 gens in the back, probably not walked on. These gens were... Actually, I don't think there's much progress for the survivors because these gens were corrupted.
Yeah.
So at this point...
I'm surprised they're not going for it.
Yeah, it looks like they just want to do gens. But like, this guy is gonna be... Like, you're not gonna get away from this. If you get insta-whipped into mending, you make 5 meters and you're dead.
I'm honestly really bewildered by how far the killer has gotten away from the hook.
Yeah, sure, at this point...
gotten away with it.
I think sure just...
Play? Very interesting. No, still interrupted? No, not interrupted.
That is a free honor.
Yeah.
Taking the whip. Okay, but like, how far away are we gonna... Yeah, we're definitely gonna go for him. And like, this is a god pellet, yes. You want to run here, but this is also Nemesis. You're not gonna get much distance with this god pellet. Look at that.
I really like that. I really like the fact that he actually aimed towards the window.
Body blocks, also not that crazy effective, even if you're... Especially if you're infected. Classic P100 Nemesis play over here.
And
yeah, that's so...
This is not paying off super well for the survivors.
Yeah, no, because now we have another hook fresh after this. That body block was not worth it at all. Shack Pellet didn't give much time. This body block didn't give much time. And maybe you can even get a pain rest out of this. That would put Shua in a really good spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a spectator, the white hook color is bugged and we don't see it. But I do think he has another pain rest close to that one.
Yeah,
and we do see it now.
This is the gen that he absolutely want to keep probably, because absolutely wants to keep, because this is his 3 gen.
Okay.
And he knows where it is. And Ruin is still up at this point.
Dwight was afforded a little bit of safety thanks to Springburst, and now the killer has to make a choice. If he commits to Dwight, I mean, he would be getting another pain burst, but we have an uninfected survivor.
Gambling that pallet
actually...
and Dwight just drops it. Is that M1? No, he's playing for the whip and misses.
Honestly, I think he was trying to do the strategy of just not pulling your whip ahead of time just to like make it a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
But man, like Nemesis is a bit like Slinger. You need to be in the zone, right? You need to like the moment you miss once, you start to doubt yourself. And it's very difficult to
zoned.
Get back in the mindset.
So at this point, this droid is definitely gonna die here. The question is that gen gonna pop?
This seems like a possible... Oh my god! He tried to do the same strategy we've seen before of crouching behind the tall part of the
No, that
pallet.
gen's not even close. Wow.
Wait, how is it possible? This gen seems so close. Ruin
Pain Rest
really
and
did a
Ruin.
number on it.
Yeah, Pain Rest and Ruin, actually.
And I have to say, I honestly thought the killer was going to be looking at one gen already, but yeah, unlike their friend the Dwight, Hayden does not have a sprint burst here. So if he gets caught out of position and then gets down within this region, that will be very, very dangerous. I'm also very surprised the Ruin has lasted this long. I wonder where it is. Not sure if you've managed to spot it yet.
No, I'm not sure where it is.
Okay, killer now has very crucial information on which gens are being done. He doesn't seem to find the survivor.
I think the survivor is still by the L wall, if I'm 1 second.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think he was there. Not sure if there anymore, though. Oh, yeah, certainly. Oh, this is very complicated. After taking a hit here, you would want to go shack or stay away from the 3 gens, right? But will he make this much distance? He's not infected.
So because there's no liquor tongue add-on, the survivors can actually make a little bit more distance here.
Yeah. I have to say, these survivors are just understanding the counterplay to the tentacle very, very well. And I know... Like, I know how bad it feels to say this, but... Oh my god,
no, he's zoned. Really this is such a good... That is such a play, because this ace will not get away from the gens anymore.
What do you think the other survivors have been doing?
That's a good question. Probably healing, and now they're back on this one. And Dwight is setting up for the knock. Pain Rest once more.
Oh, that generator has seen so much damage. I think he might have been hit by all 3 pain rests. So these 2 survivors need to desperately get out of this corner. Getting hit by the zombie would result in a 2-tap, which the survivor has to frantically avoid.
Oh my god.
No! Oh no, the timer's running out! Oh, no.
I mean, like, even if you drop that pallet, right, with endurance. Oh my god, that's a flashlight save, though.
Okay, well, God himself from the heavens decided that this Dwight is not... Sorry, this ace is not getting back on hook. This could be the momentum that the survivors needed.
Yeah. That is definitely a game changer. Looks like we just want to get them on. Are we going to commit this?
I mean, this would be the final pain rest. No, actually, we've... Yeah,
actually, they did heal. They did heal. There must be here somewhere, right? And that's what Shua also thinks. Yeah, looks like the survivors just want to reset the pressure. Nobody within the gens.
Oh, but zombies are actually giving away the location.
Yeah, actually, if he's paying attention, then he knows everything.
Yeah,
oh my god.
The survivors are busted. Now, luckily for them, he's chasing the one guy that is healthy and not infected. Not so luckily for them. That's changing really quickly. Nasty follow-ups. We're now really seeing what Nemesis can do. And this is tier 3, so range is insane here. Watch out.
Proving to be incredibly deadly. Like, this is such a fast chase. This is exactly...
This is really interesting. We want to delay as much as possible, knowing that we are eventually going to go down.
Yeah, that's enabling the other 2 to maybe get a reset off here.
Now, funnily enough, despite doing one of the gens on this side of the map, they still have a 3-gen, right?
Actually, the totem is by the harvester. Interesting. But I think they will need to cleanse it. They will need to find that totem. Every gen is 0 at this point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And Dino's death hook, so the survivors are not in a good position to get the gens done.
I think the killer can play it both ways. He can try to defend the area, but if they rescue the survivor... A zombie going into basement?
What?
Oh my god. Okay.
No way.
No. No. Dude,
no way.
Okay, tell me what mod Shua is running, because I want that in my own game. That is actually disgusting.
Zombies coming to face camp. That's crazy.
Why no?
Wait, the other one comes too.
Has arrived at the shack. Dude, this
no way. Zombies patrolling the basement for the Nemesis player.
No,
Are these competitive zombies?
Yeah, I think so. He's trying to body block one of them, prevent him from leaving.
Yeah, bro, he doesn't let
This
them
is
leave.
so
There's no way, bro.
Okay, well, now that their job is complete, he has decided to sacrifice them so they spawn maybe next to an exit gate,
Oh
and they
my
might
God.
still be useful. This is honestly surreal.
Wait,
I never expected this.
and before they're gonna spawn here and gonna harass the gen.
Yeah. This gen likely pops, right?
Wait, do they? No.
I think so.
Wow, this is a fucking zero if it does.
Ooh, did you see the little trick he did there?
Oh,
He actually swung from a distance and then got close to avoid the grab. Make sure they didn't get a flashy save or anything. And I think this is an okay time to call it.
our Wesker player for this round is Scooty Booty, a high-profile Wesker main that almost solely focuses all their time in DBD on Wesker. Similar builds from the survivors. And we see... Wait, there's actually the exact same build that American ran on Midwich, right? I think.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because of the precise settings that we've given or if this is just a good idea in general, but we've seen a lot of hexes today. And I mean, Pentimento is very, very strong. Blood Favor is particularly nasty. We've seen just how prevalent. I think Ruin has been used in every single match so far. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Now,
true,
I
actually.
understand that it makes a lot of sense on...
Oh, close.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense on Nemesis with the zombies bothering survivors. Why do you think Ruin makes so much sense on Wesker as well? Is it just a strong perk?
I think it's a strong part. I think you could definitely go for other things here. I don't think you need to go this route. You could also go definitely Grim, Raise, Corrupt. You don't need to go for Toms, but still good, especially with Penti. If you can get some... Oh! If you can get some grabs going, I could definitely see it.
Okay, now we experiment the...
Oh!
That was a nice time from Hayden tricking the killer into vaulting the window. I think the killer understood very, very well the distance. So far, we follow a similar trend of the first hook always happening next to the hex. As long as Ruin is up, if you keep multiple survivors busy, gens are going to be lost somewhere while you maybe inch towards having someone dead on hook.
Is that all you have?
Doesn't hit anything though. So
That
close
is
to glory.
still... That's still a really, really nice thing because even a missed grab like that contributes towards infection.
Yeah.
Which means that maybe in less than a minute, we might see Hayden experience the hinder effect.
What?
Are you serious?
Strong. Blood Favor. Blocking the
Wow.
pallet. No hit coming in. And this next to agenda is so high progress. Scooty's gonna be very happy about this. Kind of nuts, yeah? How's the... There's not that much gen pressure.
We find ourselves in a similar situation as before, gens and hook-wise. But I also think that the Blood Favor is going to maybe hurt a little bit more this time.
Yeah. Oh, barely gets around the corner. Oh, that would have been one hell of a flick, but there was a barrel on the way.
Yeah, I think this might be the kind of play where you can tell the lack of add-ons is limiting what Wesker can do. The killer now has a pretty good idea
Expected more.
of where each survivor is.
Do they
Hayden-
get down hook?
The person that did the totem should be here in time, but they might get pushed against the wall. Nope. Oh, Hens, can you explain what just happened there?
So, because I don't think it's going to be very relevant. Are we going to go for the tunnel out? Looks like it. Shackpile
Yeah.
is still up, though. So, that's something that Wesker cannot deal with as well as Nemesis.
Does he just break it? He just breaks it. And now with the M2 and the fact that there's a big dead zone here, where is our poor Hayden gonna go? Oh, try to close the gap.
Probably trying to play the window to get light value.
Oh my god!
That's a good vault.
Now, unlike the previous match, survivors did not even bother taking hits. Instead, opted to do gens, and that worked out because, man, they're not doing too bad.
True. I mean, they're in a better spot than they were against the Nemesis here. So the survivors are probably just want to spray, right? There are 2 survivors fully infected.
Keep in mind, no one else other than the dead survivor has been hooked. That is a plus because we have Pentimento on Pain Race on anyone, but also a very difficult predicament because you don't have any particular weakness here.
Ooh.
Okay. They are...
Oh, great window
They are
fake.
doing Air to Pentimento?
Yeah. Looks like it.
I've never seen a Wesker vault the window so many times. Nice, didn't fall for the bait. Anti-Dawn, last gen halfway through. If this down happens immediately and a hook follows up immediately, we could save the last gen. Other than that, I think our killer's probably going to see the end game.
Oh, that does not hit. Wow. That must have been so close to connecting.
Oh, very convincing bluff from our survivor, who's now trapped in there, right? Because I think the window must have been blocked. Adrenaline happens.
That's adrenaline.
Whoa! Killer trying to cut off the window. Luckily, infection is not full, or else that would have been an insta-down. And Killer sees a walking survivor, probably pretty aware that they're trying to get their exhaustion back.
That's a hit. But can they make it to the gate? I don't think the gate is quite open though.
Do you actually think
This is looking like a 2-kill, right? There's no way these two survivors can heal up quickly enough.
Oh, there's actually desperate measures. Maybe some value.
And the spin burst ready to go. And Hope on the Dwight. Wait, are they baiting? Oh, they tried. They tried. I think they're gonna give up after this though.
Can they reset? This is Hope.
Okay. They need to be very careful. If you get caught outside of the exit gates, Wesker can sometimes throw you into the edge of the map and kill you straight up.
Now they have time to maybe get a reset off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this, dude. I think this is actually kind of scary.
This survivor has hope. And the Anok is...
Not using the power, actually. And keep in mind, Hatch is in shack as well. Oh, very interesting look up to avoid flashbang. We're going to see the two survivors possibly leave. And the killer has to somehow prevent the... Wait,
They actually reset. They can come in for bell blocks here, but that is going to be a hit and a down. Is there anything the survivors can do here?
If they...
This basement.
Oh, it's basement. If they swarm the hook, I thought maybe they could have had a chance, but I think they have to be happy with two people out right here, right?
Yeah.
Especially against Wesker. I would be very surprised if they try anything, but at the same time, I'm trying to...
Holy shit.
Landing!
Okay, nice try.
I think that was supposed to be a sneaky balance landing play.
Might as well try. He's like, if it goes wrong, you can still hit tank, and if it goes right, you get an unlock. So, might as well try.
This was a bit of a desperate plan.
After that, it was dead dog time, with Scooty Booty having a great start, but then getting stuck in long chases and ultimately have every survivor leave. Shua, on the other hand, had a bit more control over the game, thanks to faster chases and managed to secure 2 kills. Our next Nemesis player was Phirob, who is a French tournament player that has a passion for Nemesis, and we played in a setting that you would commonly find in a tournament.
All right. Ooh, we have an Undying for the first time. We are still leaning very, very heavily into hex-oriented builds. We have basically a Ruin that will need to be cleansed twice, and after that, Pentimento can slow down the game afterwards as well if not taken care of.
To be honest, I think Ruin has so much synergy with the killer in general, so I'm not really surprised at all.
Yeah. No, it does make a lot of sense with this killer. Also, I think it also makes sense with this map in particular. Because unlike some of the other maps... What are we seeing here, Hens?
Actually, I thought we were gonna mind game that, but looks like we're trying to find someone else. 2 hits maybe to get into tier 2 as fast as possible. Phirob looking around, seeing what he can find.
This is a bit of a tricky place to get an easy hit on... Oh, never mind. Now I guess the point is that she is far from everything. You could get hit by a zombie and that would deny infection, but nope, that doesn't come into play. 2 hits, tier 2, no one injured. We are in corrupt area, which means these gens are not really getting any survivor displays if we chase next to them. And one thing that honestly terrifies me about this map is that if the gen in the middle gets completed, every other gen is really, really tough. Wow, that was really convincing.
Yeah, well done by Nia here. Nia playing as Nia.
This could easily be a... Yeah, generator in the shack is completed. Honestly, it would have been really, really, really nice if one of the zombies interrupted it or something. Nia goes down, but I have to say, I think this is a very decent place to go down. Especially considering that we don't have any painters to worry about with this build for the survivors. They might be able to get a second gen done.
I think they might regret that later on. So now that cleanse is incredibly close here. And I don't think they get the gen done, do they? They don't. Whoa. Now there's a progress generator right next to the Penti Totem. And also the hook is kind of in the same area. So Phirob is probably going to be pretty happy with the situation at hand.
Hens, if you're calling the shots, if you're the coach of the Survivor team, what do you tell them to do in this situation?
Oh,
they can't do the totem. The killer is literally just like sitting
at that point,
next to it.
Yeah, of course. Like at this point, obviously Phirob is not going to leave anymore. There's so many objectives in this area because he can realistically pressure the Penti, the gen that is high progress, and he can have a look over the hook, and that's exactly what he's doing. But the Anog is coming through. So they sneak that one. And for the people.
Ooh. Well, this is really funny because Nia was the player that had for the people earlier. It seems they've switched it around a little bit. That for the people helps quite a lot. Instead of being in deep wound, now they are just injured.
Yeah, the Nemi buff makes such a difference here. There's not much distance being gained. Do they even make that window?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus! Okay, that was real good. It's funny, the Nia has head on, so if the killer waited a little bit, that could have maybe worked out. But yeah, they obviously know that they're just buying time. In that short chase, however, Pentimento was cleansed.
And the
another gen was done. One infection was cleansed. It's not looking too bad. The killer is probably gonna look into completely bullying the Nia out of the game the moment she is on hook.
Zombies don't stay blinded as long anymore, by the way. That also has changed.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's a bit longer ago, but there was a patch where zombies don't, like the blind duration has been decreased quite a bit. Ooh.
Unlucky. Yeah, unfortunately, a Nemesis does not have an easy time.
I'm pretty sure that was desperate measures. That was a really fast unhook.
Really? Okay, so keep in mind, Ruin is still up. Survivors? No!
It's like the thing, like, the Shack Palace is such a safety haven in the middle of the map. But against Nemesis, I don't know. It's like not the same. That was desperate. At this point, there's still 3 gens to do.
Dude, how did this happen, man? Oh, I feel so bad for the survivors.
Phirob is in a really good position at this point.
Oh, nice tier 3 finally coming in.
Yeah.
At this point, nobody has a hook, so any survivor is a decent goal. That, I think, was a very, very, very narrow miss.
Yeah.
This can be broken in a way that zones the survivor.
Wow, he's not going for them one. Interesting decision. Confident in them too to get less cooldown.
Yeah, this is a killer that's completely in his zone. I think the survivor maybe misplayed this, but no, perhaps with life, that was actually the correct play. Well done, Origin Snake.
I think it was a balanced landing, if I'm not mistaken. No.
Oh, yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah, because he didn't make falling noise.
Breaking the pallet
just how
fast.
Quickly, yeah. Nemesis completely shreds through pallet counts. Survivor has no more resources, probably has to just... That's the tier 3 range. Nasty stuff.
But being blinded away, these are 2 different gens, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are. So Nemesis is gonna interrupt though. They are not gonna get this done. And these gens are right next to each other.
Oh, shit. He had the right idea to try to hit the survivor through the pallet, and if it doesn't work, you still destroy the pallet. The fact that we have 3 survivors now and Ruin is still up is just so crippling. Excellent play from Anthrax. Oh my god.
Wow, he's going for them too. So he wants the shorter cooldown.
Yeah. Oh,
no one
look
wanting...
at that very cruel slowdown there.
Yeah, this is why he wants them to.
Yeah.
Oh, barely misses though.
That's crazy.
That's the backfire. If you miss, you look stupid. If you hit them all, you look like a genius.
I have to say, doing what these survivors are doing is so much harder than it looks, because you need to have a really good timing and intuition, and the killer can also just fake the M2.
Looks like we're dying in the corner to get this gen done, because yeah, he actually rotated off that. 2 gens, Hyperus, this one, and the one really close. They're like 10 meters apart. That would be so good to interrupt these 2, but I don't think he knows. He's like, yeah, he's kind of like locked in on the 3 gen on this side of the map. But that might give survivors a chance, because these gens are not purist. I think now he gets an idea.
Yeah. Dwight here obviously cannot hide. You cough very aggressively. Whenever the killer's near, if you're infected, it's gonna hear you. Killer correctly assesses the situation and decides that Dwight is probably not the person going for the unhook here. Really interesting gameplay. He's trying to count down the 10 seconds. Not the easiest thing to do in the world, but...
Oh! Holy, strong.
So needless to say, he's checked out all the gens that matter. He might lose the one by the hill, but the 3 gens, he checked them so recently that he must know that they're still not getting done. You were correct, by the way. That was desperate measures on the Kate. Very sharp observation from Hens. And we're now in a slightly worse position with, 1 gen's gonna get done, but still a nasty 3 gen that 3 people might not be able to break.
Yeah, and the hook is inside the 3 gen. I think this is gonna be close to impossible. And now Adam has been found. And Zombie, he has to leave the pallet.
That's the very disgusting tier 3 range. Looking at the back part of the survivor's model, because that's where the hitbox is.
Yeah.
And hitting it really, really nicely, but that's only to build pressure. He doesn't actually want to chase
that was
Adam.
Great fake by Kate. Not going for the window either. Wow.
Yep. No, that threw him off. And there's just not much safety here. What can we do?
There's not much to be done at this point. Oh, actually, interesting. So if you start the whip, by the way, you have like 2 frames to cancel. We just saw that if you're attentive. So both are injured. They need to do something phenomenal here, because this chase is probably not gonna last long enough to get anything done. Nah, the tier 3 range is too high now. Yeah. Our Wesker player on the other side is no other than Obii, who has done phenomenal things in the tournaments I hosted this year. And he was prepared and ready to show how strong peak Wesker can really be. This was probably one of the most exciting matches that I've watched all year. And looks like we're going in and Obii is playing with...
Ooh, we have a perk that we haven't seen so far in the showcase.
True.
So we have the usual hexes and with Ruin and some protection for Ruin and a little bit of anti-windows in the form of crowd control. But the 4th perk, Force Hesitation. What is this?
Wow. Okay, the Force Hesitation is really, really good perk in case there's stuff like hook trades, right? Because if someone, or if there's any altruism like hook tanks, hit tanks, Force Hesitation can shut that down really fast. Oh my god, that's a throw already.
Wait, was that a toss?
Yeah, it was.
That means Dwight is really not making much sense after that.
That is a really fast down. Not even, he doesn't even have crop, by the way. Like, literally doesn't need it.
No, if you're gonna get it down this quick, I can kind of see why you wouldn't run it.
Oh my god, he's so confident.
Yeah.
Oh, actually. Oh, if he hits that.
God.
God.
I'd love to see these really, really quick plays that give away the fact that these people have been doing this for so long. Oh my god!
Predicts the pallet drop perfectly, rushes around, even predicts that they're not gonna vault and actually crouch the corner. Playing so aggressive here.
He has actually managed to infect and injure a survivor.
Bro.
1 gen gets done, sure, but no one's close to that outhook. And as Hens pointed out, if there is a trade, the person of the hook will not make a lot of distance.
Oh, this is gonna backfire, isn't it?
Oh, look at this. Now,
Okay.
pay attention to the guy. Look at him.
Oh my god, he's waddling around. No, Droid, run.
Wait, that's interesting, though.
That window's blocked too, by the way. No. Oh my god. He can't make anything.
I'm so sorry. That was absolutely disgusting.
No, Obi's just like, I don't know. He's just clean, you know? I don't know. Like, call me a fanboy. He's just clean.
Oh
and
my
no,
god, dude.
there are 2 downs right next to each other, by the way.
Yeah, no. Like, they are sitting on gens. They're doing really good. The moment they have to let go, and they have two gens regressing to Ruin. Killer is aware of the location of one of the survivors, who, by the way, is fully infected. And I'm pretty sure the second survivor has just been revealed.
Oh my god. There's
If
one
this guy-
slack. No way! Oh my god! Why is he playing aggressive? He has one slug and one hook on the other side of the map. He's still going for that. What is this? Is he playing for the 4k4?
I think he probably
Wait,
made
he actually is.
He probably made the read that the K not gonna go aggressively. Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my god. No way, dude.
So the K needs to play cleanup crew here.
my
Otherwise,
God.
it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, we expect Nia to be picked up. She's probably crawled a fair amount of distance away from the hook. And, I mean, this girl is 4% slower.
Oh, facilitation's
That was a
on
very
cooldown though.
precise hit that didn't work out.
That's a little bit of distance here for the Dwight. Maybe he can do something, but he's stuck on this pallet that is not that good. Oh.
That was real close, by the way. That could have resulted in the Dwight getting grabbed and down immediately there. Oh, that's it. Dead.
Yeah, as someone pointed out, I think Wesker's not that bad at hit and run. I take it back.
Well, to be fair, the circumstances that have accumulated here are actually incredible.
Wow.
Like he managed to injure and infect 2 survivors while holding a hook from across the map, while all of his meaningful hexes are still up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he
Like,
just
this
did
is-
everything at once, right? Like, literally.
Yeah. There were a couple of decisions that he made that just paid off incredibly well, and the way he tunneled that Dwight off was like surgical. Now, initially I thought that he wasn't getting full value because of the Dwight reaching the pallet, but that was, I think, part of his calculations. If it wasn't for that perk, the Dwight could have actually made it somewhere much, much better, I imagine.
Yeah. He got him stuck at the loop. Once he knew he was stuck on the loop, he just flicked the loop and outplayed it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a grab. If connection wasn't a bit dodgy there. Well played by the Cade, however, that must have been impeccable timing on their part. Killer wants to cut them off. Is there a way to grab that? Oh, that's a down surely.
True. The Cade making sure they die as far away as possible, though.
Obviously, they don't know Pentimento 100%, so...
He's kind of checking the gens, I think. I mean, yeah, he saw both now. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure he made note of both survivors.
This is the first time in my life that I think 70 seconds on the hook might not be enough.
Forced hesitation makes it so hard to any altruism is kind of like punished so hard by forced hesitation. Which is why it's incredibly popular in this setting.
There's basically nothing they can do to outplay it.
I mean, he has to
Adam
create
was waiting
this, right?
until last second to try to get maybe a last minute rescue. But one thing that you need to realize against Wesker, by the way, is that if you show up alone as a last minute rescue, the killer can very oftentimes grab you, toss you away, and delay your hook by like 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. Enough, maybe even delay it completely.
Yeah.
If they toss you well enough. So it's a really messed up killer. Now, I don't think... No, wait, that's a hit. I don't think Nemesis can quite do that.
Actually, does he want to play this? I don't think you can with that hook, right?
We're gonna find out.
If there wasn't a hook, that would be an easier play. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, he's fuck tech, I guess.
I don't know, but if I was this Nia, I would probably be...
Yeah, bro, she fell asleep on the loop.
Oh no.
She was waiting for the hook tech.
So we had an amazing performer from Nemesis who... Whoa!
Holy shit, some back exercise from Wesker. No, I think only Obii can carry that hard that is backbends like that. Oh my god, he's gonna throw match map. What is this guy?
God.
How is this guy real?
Jesus.
I don't know. I find Obii like incredibly impressive to watch personally.
Yeah, no, it's
Incredibly
just
impressive.
fascinating gameplay. And
It's
the
like-
best part is that we're not even on the final set. We are gonna see Obii play one more time.
For our last set, we went unrestricted for both the survivors and the killer to see what they would bring if nothing was holding them back.
Honestly, the last match was an incredible performance from Obii, and Hens thought that this map was even better for Wesker, so I am genuinely afraid of what's gonna happen.
Okay, so what do we have here? We see reassurance. Ooh.
Ooh, Survivor this time has some real heavy perks. Killer decides to bring cooldown on the power and Ouroboros infection that
Really?
makes everyone start with a little bit of infection.
Oh, is that a throw? No, it is not.
Still, Blood Favor kicking in means
True.
this Jake has to absolutely leave. And one more
Wait,
time,
is
no
this
quick
blocked?
intervention, but very quick first chase.
Oh, that's a miss though. He's still running to that side though. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there's no filler in between. This guy's going down. Well,
What the hell?
momentarily.
Okay, Obii trying to understand where's everyone spraying. No, you don't make that filler, right? So it looks like the survivor absolutely wanted to die on this side of the map.
And
Alright.
this is a really unfortunate thing. Look at who has deliverance.
Yeah, so this is not the survivor you want to have on that hook early. But he is over there now, and that means deliverance.
Whoa.
What has happened? I blinked.
Yeah, he predicted based on the gen's completion that a survivor would be there. And instead of just checking, he just like immediately like launched himself towards the pallet and grabbed the Kate. That was honestly really scary.
Bro.
He's gonna try to repeat what he did last match of, you know, the idea of injuring multiple survivors and making the unhook really rough. This time we don't have the perk force hesitation.
Yeah.
But trust me, we got some other stuff to make up for it. That was a prediction that she would vault back, I imagine.
Yeah. Didn't happen though. Well, someone else has to rotate around, right?
Yeah.
Are they? No, they're healing, so... I wonder if Obii understands who he has on that hook given the setting at hand.
Yeah. I also have to point out, this is a hill. Which
Yeah.
means to camp this hook, he only needs to camp these few meters here, right? And he can throw people over the hill, make them fall off. So they probably need 2 people to rescue here.
Wait,
Never mind.
is someone...
What's going on?
Wasn't there someone there? Am I crazy?
Oh, I think he did that when he realized the Subaru was gonna hit stage 2 anyway. In order to maybe protect the last gen.
Oh, the survivors
now-
on white, that's probably
Reassurance.
reassurance. Yeah, true, actually. A park you usually don't see in such a setting, but that means camping this is not very valuable at all. Oh, what the hell?
Oh. Oh, nice counterplay.
No egg though, so...
Yeah,
Wait,
with the green egg, it's very possible the killer would have been able to outplay that.
oh my god. Oh, what? No.
Seems like survivors might actually let their teammate die on court to at least be at 2 gens left.
Oh,
Oh, this is the time! He messed up! Yeah, okay, AJ gets saved. Nia will probably be ignored.
where are we going though?
Even though she's a painless. That is a vault. They kind of
Yeah.
predicted. They kind of prevented, right?
Wesker can vault incredibly fast here, and do you have anything?
That's a kill, probably. Wait, he only has 1 token.
Wait, did they not use their death heart? Oh my god. That's incredible. I think there's death heart on the survivor, but they didn't use it. Yes.
Yeah, it's really funny. They have overcome and death heart.
No.
They might have actually used it, or maybe they didn't expect that to connect. Yeah, no, they weren't exhausted. They never used the death heart. They just didn't see that grab coming. That
Yeah.
is really, really sad. Whoa. Balance landing of Dwight. Nia is maybe the easier target. We know that she has life. Does the killer remember that, though? Oh my god!
Very nice.
That was a hell of a prediction, by the way.
Yeah. Actually, reading that was insane. That was actually, reading that seems kind of incredible. Undying getting value here.
Yeah, I think it came from the fact that he knew Blood Faber was going to block the pallet, so he expected the survivor to play for the window. I still think that's one of the craziest things ever, though.
Nah, bro. Oh my god, imagine they're on the pallet.
Imagine if that grab happened.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a couple of fillers like this. Oh,
Doesn't hit. Are they doubling? No, they're not. If this chase goes on for a little bit longer...
yeah.
Nah, that's it, right?
Dude, Undying actually being kind of insane right now.
Yeah. Giving good overread. Are we going into endgame though? These survivors recovered incredibly well, considering the deadly was on the first one.
Painless is happening. If we
Oh
get
yeah,
lucky
you're
with
right.
the hook,
True. Let's see.
and It is a Penrest. It doesn't seem like Undying or Pentimento is going to see any value, though. It's kind of funny that we have Undying Pentimento without even Ruin. So that's how
Actually,
valuable
yeah.
Blood Favor is.
Wow. Did it come in that clutch though?
I don't necessarily... I mean, I'm not sure.
Ooh. Okay, I think the other survivor rotate for the unlock, exactly. Expected them to vault, didn't come through.
That was a very precise play. Keep in mind, any survivor that is not Nia is keeping the gens from popping for at least a little bit of a while. And also, there's only one window they can play around here. There's no filler. And Blood Favor is going off, but I think by that time... Dude, can we just talk about Undying for a second? This is like the third time the killer makes a good play thanks to the auto reading.
It's actually pretty random, but that was in very great spots. And the survivor is intentionally not touching any totems. And the back is being broken. That hill hook is kind of insane though. It's like right in the middle too.
But don't worry, this map is known for spawning monstrosities and 4gens and stuff, so it's very possible the Nemesis player might also be dealt a good hand with RNG.
Yeah.
Quick reminder. Oh my god.
Wow.
Did you just see the killer T-pose?
Yes, a little bit. I think Obii knows where the last one is.
Yeah.
I think he knows. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, that's still really good intuition though.
Expected more from you.
Oh, he expects Unbreakable. Ooh, he's trying to play the Unbreakable until that kill hits stage 2 at least.
Oh my god, he's...
Yeah,
Wow,
he's right about
what a
it
game
too.
sense that is.
Dude, what? Like, there she goes. Wait, no. Oh.
They hit it though.
Yeah. They even had a flashbang just in case he had egg or something.
You disappoint
Oh, that's insane, actually.
Is that the best you've got?
Okay, a little bit of a
Wow.
comeback thanks to Unbreakable.
Yep.
I wonder if the survivors kind of like set their play up a little bit.
I don't think so. I think that Nia got grabbed and it was kind of convenient that he dropped her.
True.
But yeah, no, that seemed like a really good improvisation. That's maybe why they didn't bother killing her.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I think Obii knows where everyone is.
Oh, Dwight being
Fully
now
infected.
4% slower. What are we doing, dude? I thought he was
Pause.
gonna start flying.
No, he forced the balance
I'm
landing.
expecting anything now, dude. I think that's it for Anthrax, right?
Yeah.
In a best case scenario, maybe Nia can hit a decisive at the very last second and they can get one gen done, but even that against this killer's insane like prediction seems difficult. He generally doesn't seem to ever let his gens go.
Yeah, that looks to be a 4K1.
Oh.
High performance.
Yeah, he doesn't pick up. He doesn't risk it. He wants
Nah,
to make
that's
sure gen doesn't pop.
I mean, that's on the other side of the map for Hatch, so...
Oh, no. Do I hit him with the no, please deck? Oh my god. And I think at this point, Obi's just gonna have fun. I'm dying.
Dude, that's
with the
Undying,
cheats.
though.
I'm dying with the cheats.
Oh!
Oh!
Didn't vault. Alright. Damn, 4K1 it is. I don't know, that was kind of like a bad start, but the survivors kind of recovered a little bit. But then at the end, Obii kind of like cleaned house again, so...
Nemesis is definitely gonna have a slightly harder time. I don't expect them to perform this well, and if they do, I would be the first one to celebrate because I really want to see Nemesis kick even more ass. Anytime Wesker has done well at the start, they've turned out to have a good result.
Ooh.
Anytime
Okay.
they haven't, it's gone. They haven't been able to make an insane comeback.
Okay, actually, wow, okay, I talked about it, we see it. That
What is it?
looks to be the Stars badge, right?
Oh yeah, we have Marvin's Blood, which will let him get to tier 2 a bit sooner. And the add-on that makes zombies faster when a gen is completed for a few seconds. Stark contrast to what we saw earlier. Killer knows that there's a survivor in a corner, but probably doesn't want to chase, knowing that they are likely to survive with balanced landing.
Yeah. Oh, is that once again?
Yeah. The Deliverance player? Oh no.
They could have swapped.
They could have swapped.
Yeah.
Excellent drag. The survivor decides to maybe risk a hit just to go to main. This results in a second tentacle potentially. Killer wants to zone away from main building. But this little wooden coils. Dude, how do the survivors do this, man? That is so much harder than it looks.
That pallet just turned. No! Blood Fever already got cleansed. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Expecting the dupe this time.
Oh, that was great. This time the Nemesis understood that the survivor was going to dodge again, and it was a matter of guessing right, and that he did. I don't know if you noticed, but this is a really strange spawn. They don't have a 3-gen on main, and instead there's a bunch of gens more on the shack side. Look at the main. Like, there's no gen on the right side, which is very unusual.
Oh, lucky break maybe? But he very well predicted here.
Yeah.
We're gonna...
Oh, that's a shame too, because AJ might have had Dead Hard.
Yeah, that's the very same build. Actually, we're kind of seeing a replay.
We also know that one of the players has reassurance.
Yeah.
Which means that if the killer's trying to count seconds, it might backfire terribly. Really like the way they aim to the right, thinking that the survivor might actually try to dodge there. And honestly, nothing too creative here. Oh, but Jake has lucky break still.
Yeah, but the zombie is selling him out.
Yeah, the zombie gave him away.
Sold.
Oh no. Oh no, betrayed. Zombie also body blocking. Is it ever a thought to go down under this pallet? Are they ready for this?
No way, there's someone edge map to flashlight save. But we're going back. I mean, the shack pile is probably going to go down, but no, it's already down. No one.
Okay, okay. It could be that Dwight comes in here to rescue.
Oh, that's not on the pallet.
That must mean they are aware that no one's even there to help. Oh, never mind that.
Gens are popping though.
I'm sure these zombies have done quite a bit of Bizu work while the gens were popping. Though it's really hard to quantify.
It's like, I feel like with speed it becomes less RNG and more consistent. Because they're definitely gonna start interrupting people if they're going twice as fast.
That was a great showcase of the 6.5 meter distance hit there.
Yeah.
This killer is just going to be very territorial. One of the totems is thankfully next to him. So, well, actually, the only totem is next to him, so he's actually pretty set. Dwight likely has his balance landing back, so he's gonna go for the window in the jungle gym. Wait! What happened there?
No balance.
He didn't get it.
I think he was still exhausted, maybe. Is he gonna make that pallet?
That pallet was never dropped, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Bit of a wrong 50-50 from the killer. Now, one amazing upside. Oh.
Trying to min-max the new range. That was a tiny bit too far, though.
Yeah. Now the survivors have to do not just one. Nice hit. But two gens. And the killer gets the chance to use a potential Pentimento token on the way. Oh, no. He has to go a little bit further for his pain dress. Do you think they get a gen done in this time?
Probably not, right? In a locker. Get interrupted by a zombie. Doesn't look very productive from the survivor side as of yet.
I mean, this locker play was actually really nice.
But what are you gonna do here from survivor side? Do you need to kind of get rid
I mean,
of the ruin?
If we get rid of the ruin, we could start to get to a point where the killer damaging gens triggers the gem block, right?
Yeah.
Whoa!
That was a sick hit. Also predicting the movement very well.
Oh, chasing the other direction might now be a good idea. So the zombie gets in the way. Second zombie has showed up to help. This is the slowdown. This is a guaranteed hit if you drag from right to left, which he does.
He's so clean with it though, right? Like this is so methodical, and I feel like there's no way to dodge that. He did that perfectly mechanically.
I mean, I feel like what you could do is take something really, really risky, which is what the Dwight did. Just do not hug the structure at all. Just go into the open and hope for a 50-50.
Yeah.
And that is just not very, you know, it's not very consistent. And I have to say, even though I doubted that Nemesis could match the result, it looks like he's not very far from it.
Yeah. Ooh, breaking the pallet. Getting out of that, though. Relatively free. And a reset coming in through instantly. This is reassurance. And you cannot tell. There's also Blood Rush. There's another free chase. There's no pallet there.
Oh my god.
What is that?
That is just the Nemesis equivalent to a Huntress hitting you around the corner, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, he kind of is like a Huntress right now just because his range is just so long.
Yeah. You can see the reduced cooldown. Oh, once again.
Yeah.
Showing off the
Correct me if
cancel.
I'm wrong, but this is a Painter's if he goes a little bit far.
They're doing. This is.
Oh,
they
never
are
mind.
not
It's second hook. It's second
taking the
hook.
Paris. We're gonna see the
Finally.
Penty. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. There's no way.
You hate to see the red bar. Nemesis is coming. Time to abandon.
These survivors are not gonna see the light of day. They are not surviving this. This is such a disgusting setup. Balance landing triggers this time. He can probably reach the window safely, but that zombie's probably gonna react to the notification. Oh, that was a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombies on the way now. Ooh, nasty mind game. Excellent job.
His
And
reaction
the second
is so
hit
clean, though.
The second
Like-
hit is just guaranteed, right?
Oh, okay. I jinxed him. We both jinxed him, actually.
I mean, you know, let's not say that as... It's not that the killer did badly, it's that the survivor just did incredible.
Okay.
So if anything, we just emboldened the survivor. Pentimento was cleansed, which is a slight relief, but also I don't think this Dwight has it in him to reach that window. I think he's going down. Now, one gen gets done, which is something, but...
Oh, that is camaraderie.
Oh, immediate proc of camaraderie. Which means Dwight will be on the hook for at least 100 seconds. Oh my god, look at the zombies! Do you see how fast that one was moving?
Oh, good slow vault.
Oh, that was almost a hit. Nice. Zombie actually getting a little bit in the way. Ah.
Predicting the double vault.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
Are we
this,
looking?
this shack became unsafe so long ago.
Like, please chase me. Don't look at the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think Phirob is gonna care.
No, we have a bit of a visual bug on the killer. He's probably chasing. Yeah, tier 3 range being incredible.
Dwight is getting chased by his demons right now.
Yeah, zombies can now use the tentacle.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he is not. I think that's the power.
Wait, what?
Is he? He's using Insidious next to the hook. Hens.
Yeah, he's just face camping, and the tier 4 range is actually 50 meters, so.
Get into a locker, Nia, quick. You might get hit still.
Yeah, bro. Wait, Rune is selective. Oh my god, there's a zombie driving by. Wait, Nia's in chase.
I want to watch the Nia go down to nothing. Oh, nice life.
Oh, no, he's
Oh.
back.
Yo,
He
dude,
vaulted.
he actually did what we said earlier. He turned into nurse halfway through.
Odds. Do you think it would be fair to say that the Rune ruined them?
Dude, like, I don't even know. Like, okay, let's say he didn't have ruin and he just had eruption or something. It would have still been really, really nasty, right? Like, he had a 4-gen next to the place where he killed his first survivor. And he, at that point, he had gotten rid of like the 2 or 3 pallets that were in the entire half of the map.
Yeah.
And then Penty. Yeah. And it's honestly so ridiculous that he almost lost the survivor that was being tunneled. Oh, excellent hit.
Like,
But
nah,
the zombie
it's
gave him
so
away.
You just have to admire how clean Phirob is with those whips, though.
No,
that is
he's
like,
incredible.
Like insane precision, because that was like another last pixel where he perfectly dragged it, where the survivor has 0 options. Like no matter what, that's in range.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And as we mentioned earlier, also you have to account for the fact that these people are playing in a setting where they are obviously a little bit nervous, knowing that they're being, you know, watched and judged no matter what they do. So being able to perform this well, this consistently, despite being outside of your comfort zone, is even more impressive.
Yeah. It's always like, if someone's watching, you might not realize, but it's like nerfs always play a role, especially if you're not used to it.
Would you say now, is it too early to call whether or not you think this has made Wesker or Nemesis be closer? Overall, would you say Wesker still had a slight edge?
I think it's fair, but like there were definitely times where Nemesis just shined, right? Like where he can just like ignore Shack Pellet better. I was like, it doesn't really matter. And like there were times where survivors did incredible against Wesker, and Wesker kind of got stuck in long chases. And that didn't happen as much against Nemesis.
And poor Dwight has to come back to this jungle gym and play to the best of his abilities, but it's looking tough. Ooh. Oh, he's just dying in the rock now.
He's using him too. Chat behavior.
Zombies are chasing with their hands up, but I'm not sure they're actually. Dude, I can't believe we have Owen. Like,
I think. Yeah, I think like result-wise, I think Wesker had a slight edge, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
But it's like it was pretty comparable throughout. GG's.
Well done. And that will be the final round for the final match, for the final set of all 12 games of this Nemesis versus Wesker showcase.
That was a very, very long showcase.
Yeah, we've been at this for a good 4 hours.
Really, 4 hours?
No,
oh my
no,
God.
3 hours, 3 hours, 30 minutes.
With the showcase being concluded, Wesker did indeed perform a tiny bit better overall. But the Nemesis players have shown how deadly the newly buffed killers can be, and that the killer is a lot closer after the buffs than a lot of people might be thinking. Having long chases against new Nemesis is almost impossible, extremely threatening. Meanwhile, Wesker is a little bit easier to juke for survivors, but if he hits every power, then he's very, very deadly. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Okay, while we're at the end, I want to thank some people. Obviously, huge thanks to every player who participated. That's Ironican, Horsero, Scooty, Shua, Obii, and Phirob, and obviously Chats and the team from Orochi Snake.
Shoutouts to the 2 zombies that were camping basement in Shack. They were my favorite
That was
characters.
so funny.
My favorite characters in this TV show that we watched today.